What is going on, guys? Axel here, and today I'm going to show y'all the fastest ways to improve your bounty, aka your combat power, whatever you want to call it. So I've been playing this game since January of 2025, and I am currently, as y'all can see here, ranked 25 on my server. I have 48 million as my bounty, and the top player has 76, but being in the top 40 is always a good thing because you can be in the top guild. So let's talk about ways that you can improve your bounty in terms of priority. Like, what is the highest thing that you can do to improve your bounty? I'm going to go in two ways. One is going to be the free-to-play way, and then the pay-to-win way. We'll exclude all pay-to-win, and we're going to exclusively make it just free-to-play right now. In my opinion, the most important thing you could work on to increase your bounty is the Sanji food. So Sanji makes food and it increases your bounty tenfold. As you can see here, I'm almost at 9 million in my bounty because of the food alone. So let's go over there, right? So every day you should be making food. And you might be thinking, well, how do you make this, right? Because it's not very expressed how to get all these materials. First, go to the lobby. Second, go over to the Sea Adventure. And the biggest way you will get food is from just your daily missions. So as you can see, you have 6 daily missions. I've already completed them. I'm going to go ahead and accept them. So this is how you get some food, right? Now, to get even more, you should be refreshing the list on the right side to where you're getting SS or S missions always. This is what you use your coins for, and this will greatly increase it. Also, you should be coming through here to collect just anything. Don't let the number for the bottle on the top right get too high. If you do, then you might miss a fishing opportunity. I haven't had a fishing opportunity in a while, so it's not been here, but you can also fish right here to just get more. Also, throughout all these zones, you should be able to be finding fish and rocks to destroy and all that. That will help you get more cooking materials. So it's very important to prioritize cooking. Lastly, if you're saving your gold and you don't know what to use your gold on and you don't care about certain characters, go to the shop. Beside the summoning area, go to the second tab and then go to the bottom 2 tabs here. I personally never do this, but if you want to be a top bounty player, I do recommend doing this, and it's going to be these last 2 right here. For 600 coin, you can get 160 cooking material, the money, and then for 700, you can get these shells, which we'll talk about a bit later as well. These are very valuable, and I do recommend getting them. If you are pay to win, you have diamond opportunities. We're going to ignore those. But you can buy even more food here. So for 300 gold coin, right, you can get even more meats right here. And yeah, that is pretty much the #1 priority is Sanji's cooking. After this, it's one of 2 things. It's either your gear or your fragments. The fragments is my second opinion most important thing. Very important because the higher you get these, the more bounty you get. It is recommended that you buy up to, I can't even buy them because I'm that poor right now, but you should always be buying 20 of these a week because up until 20, these only cost 50 each. After 20, it goes up to 100 each and you just can't, it's not even worth it at that point. But you should be trying to max this out because the higher these go, the more you get. Right now, if I bring my 17 to 18, my rank 17 to rank 18, that will be about 18, 19k added to the bounty every single time, and it only goes up. So fragments are very important. How do you get fragments? The best way to get fragments is going to be going to the mirror realm over here, past sea treasure, and just doing these all the time, as often and frequently as you can. You should always be doing this. And sometimes, if you're pay to win, they will offer you this right here. It is worth it, in my opinion. If you have the money to blow it, because 15 for 288 is a pretty nice steal. I don't have the stuff for it at the moment, but it is what it is, right? Next, my third priority is the gear. The reason why it's third and not second is because even though it's higher, you don't come by good gear as often. So as you can see here, I'm currently at rank 7. I've only gotten one other piece to rank 7. The rest of them are rank 6, and even some of them are rank 5 even. So, how do you get gear, right? There's not a lot of ways, unfortunately. If you go to your lobby, you get 5 opportunities every day over here at the raid. 95% of the time it's going to be a blue or purple piece, sometimes yellow if you're lucky, but even then that's kind of rare. But I think it's I think I was told every 18 days you're guaranteed a red piece or something like that if you don't get one, so you should always be trying to get red pieces from here. But also to a previously released CP9 event, sorry. If you come over here, twice a week, you can do a raid. You should always be doing it. If you can, get a carry through the red version. And on the top right, if you see the token that says 620, when you're at 2,800, you go to the shop down here and you get a guaranteed free red piece. It's random, but you are guaranteed a red piece. So you should be trying to always get this as soon as you can. If you're close to getting to the next level in your gear, then save it for the next piece, but these are the only ways you can really get gear in the game. After that, I don't really follow it in terms of importance. I neglect it a lot, honestly. But the shells. The higher you get the shells, the more BP bounty you're going to get, and you should always be trying to get as much of this as possible. So how do you get it? There are 3 ways. 2 ways, but 3 ways technically. First is from the event right here. You can do this 6 times a week, 2 times a day. So typically I do it on reset, so Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then I'm done. I don't worry about it. But you get them from here. There's a few other places you can get them from. You can get them from PvP as well. So if you go over to here and check your missions, you can get, as you can see, tokens for arena, and you can get some shells. And yeah, you should always be trying to do your PvP if you have the time to do so. I showed it previously as well, but you can also get them through the shop. So we're over here for 700 coin, or 600 now. You can get 135, and then you can get them over here too. There's 300 for 100. 300 coin for 100. Some of these are decent deals. Some of them are not. I personally don't buy them, but I do know people that do because they care about their bounty more than anything else. With that in mind, there are a couple other things you should prioritize. Next is going to be the book down here. Not that one, wrong one. The book up here beside the shells. The collectibles are not the important part here. It's actually the bottom right. You always want to be leveling this up. I'm at level 232 right now, as you can see on the right side, and it takes 20 purple books to get it. And you might be thinking, well, that's really difficult to get. You don't really get them very often. So what is the best way to do so? Well, typically you can buy them in shop normally. So not the second shop here, but the third shop. You can see here, so this is for PvP tokens, right? You can buy the shells if you want to buy the shells. If you go here to the auto PvP event, then you can see right here, you can buy these books here, 20 a week for 2,800. You probably won't get 2,800 in a week. It's pretty hard. It might take you 2 or 3 weeks. But if you get it, cool. If not, then it's whatever. But that is one way to get them. Next is from your guild currency. So if you have any reason to if you're not buying anything here, buy them here. I can get 34 right now for 8,800. It's a good deal. This is your PvP shop, so you can also get more shells here. That's nothing important. That's nothing important, and the bottom 2 are nothing important. So that is some ways you can get it. And also, just to show y'all, because a lot of people don't seem to really know about it, if you go to your guild and on Saturdays for the PvP event, the Fortress event, you actually should be getting some from this Fortress event right here. If you check the rewards, you can see 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So you can get 25 plus some meat as well. And some good gold coins as well too. You should always be trying to get gold coins. Lastly, in my opinion, it's the most important thing, but statistically it is the least amount of additional bounty gained from doing it, and that is the boat. So I religiously am upgrading my boat. I literally today have bought 14, and I'm losing a lot of gold on meat, in part due to the current meat event that is going on. So I cannot recommend this to anyone unless you are going for a different reason. But as you can see here, I've already bought 45 meat, and my goal is to get to 100 if I can. If I can't, it's whatever. But it is a very important event that I recommend if you literally just have nothing else to do. However, the downside to that is that if you look at my profile here and you go here, you can see that out of everything, my lowest one, aside from the shells, which should be higher, is my boat. The boat is the lowest thing. Not good. Not good at all. So let's talk about the ship right here. The reason why I didn't bring this up is because this, to me, is more pay to win than anything else. It is the least friendly for someone like, that is just free to play. And I'll show you here. So this does give you good bounty increase. You do get a bunch of free ships. However, this bike right here, $30. This right here, I believe, was $25 or something, $30. This right here was given for gold coin, but it was like, I forget, like over 900. It was over 1,000 per each star. So you spent a lot of gold to get this. This right here, $30. I'm not sure about that one. But the point is that if you want a good bounty, and you can see right here, like I just got an additional 1,200, 2,400 because I just leveled it up twice. The biggest issue is that you need to be pay to win to really benefit from that. So to me, that is the true lowest. But if you are pay to win, then that could be a way higher priority for you. So just keep that in mind. My best advice I can give you on this, though, is if you want to keep leveling this up, just do your events naturally. You get more of them from the sea exploration. You can buy them in the shop. You can just pretty much get them from events in general. It's really not too difficult. So let's talk about pay to win real quick. If you are pay to win and you spend money on the regular, there are some things that you should be trying to buy. First is the boats. The boats give you it gives you well over 100k in bounty. So like I think it's typically 130 to 140k. You should always be buying these for diamonds. Yeah, if they sell it for gold coins, then please buy it, especially, but otherwise don't worry about it. Next is some characters that you cannot currently see because I bought them already. However, there's the 2 giants, right? I can't think of their names. You should try to 5-star them if you can. Very expensive. It's over $100 USD. You should definitely try to do it if you can, because that gives you like 600k bounty, maybe even more. You should be trying to always buy these as well. These are typically sold for diamonds, not for gold, and I would say these are honestly not worth it. Most of them anyways. The red ones are good, but the yellow ones for the price and the purple ones, I can't say they're really worth it because they give you like 15k, 20k, maybe sometimes 30k, but nothing too crazy. So keep in mind, if you're going to buy these, they're a little not worth it. However, it will help you out tremendously. These right here, these are the ship backgrounds. They're not worth it. They give you about 30k bounty, but they do look cool. So take it as you will on that. Again, these are really good. I recommend buying this. A little unnecessary, and the others are unnecessary as well. you should be trying to get, it did not go to where I want it to go, you should be getting the daily pass frequently, or monthly pass if you can. It comes with 300 diamonds, so you should definitely be buying it. And like, yeah, so if you buy like, and it goes consecutively, right? So if you buy 5, that's 1,500 diamonds right off the rip. So you're getting a decent value for it. And my personal experience with this is that it is very helpful, but you do not need it. It's not required. It just saves you some time at the end of the day. So I wouldn't stress too much about Super Captain unless you're just filthy rich and you have nothing better to spend money on. Lastly, second to lastly, is that if you are pay to win, you should just be trying to max out your characters, right? There's no reason why you shouldn't be. So most of my characters are 2 stars. I have a 3-star right here, and I have only 1 4-star that's purple, Nami. The higher you get these characters, the more bounty you get, because there's a few things, right? If it's a character you have over here, this increases your bounty drastically. So when I got Aokiji to 2 stars, massive. It helped a lot. Gave me like well over 60k. But also, it's down here on the bottom left, the second tab. Every time that you get one of these, all of these in a certain area to a higher level, it increases the bounty drastically. And this is kind of where it shows this right here. Getting these 2 guys maxed out and ending their little thing gave me 600k or even more. So it was absolutely worth it to do so, but it did cost a lot of money. So just keep that in mind when you're doing it. And you can kind of see, I'll show you real quick, that the top player, we'll go to the second player right here. He has a bunch of 5 stars right here. Now keep in mind, this dude's probably spending thousands of dollars at a time. Like, this dude's going off. Like, it's crazy. But this dude's bounty, like, let's see how much off characters alone. 26 million off characters alone. That's literally almost more than my bounty itself. It was like half. It's over half. So that is how you increase your bounty. And lastly, just a few other quick little things real quick, is just doing your events as usual, right? See if I can find a good one here. So do your daily check-ins, your events here. See, gives meat, gives the purple books, gives the shells. This gives more meat. So just, yeah, I mean, do your events. Just play the game, and you shouldn't have an issue. Gold is spent on 2 things in this game. You can either spend it on buying characters and having a low BP, a low bounty, or you can spend your gold on just other miscellaneous stuff, like increasing your shells that you buy or just anything else. So it's either characters or just buying stuff. So like for me, most of my gold goes towards meat. It's the least efficient way to increase your bounty, but I enjoy doing this. It's just something I enjoy doing. I hope this helped. If y'all enjoyed, y'all know what to do. Take it easy, and until the next time, peace.